Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And the Gamecocks will put total leather and will get started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Michigan State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
He looks that one in nicely. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit. It's going to set up third down.
Getting some heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the returner will be brought down. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 25. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like, you're going to cover this guy coming across the field. Get it to him early on the first drive. Let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Back to throw, it's Ingram. Coming after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They stripped it out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the 1st down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up, and this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin him deep. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Get it out on the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game of divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Spartans line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Solid pickup for 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to throw deep right side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown Gamecocks. And once he got loose, it was all over. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State has the lead right now, but this Bulldog Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Wyoming. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Gonna run it. It's Huber. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense has a second down play. He's got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now in the same page.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Got the quick pass. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Looking deep down the right side. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the tailback. Bulldozes his way through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create it.
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
36, Michigan State, 0.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold it. Open.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Motion from the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Lost one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for them.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They're going to throw it again. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to set up the screen, and he throws the interception. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Hand off from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. Looking to throw, it's Ingram. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing.
The Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. They go to the ground. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. Wants to pass it. Throws to the wideout. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. 1st down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Might as well give it to him again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd and short. The lone back's got it. The Gamecocks have a 1st down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Line getting set on 2nd down. fast motion from the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
1st down for the offense.
Using the quick game. Excellent job working through. Finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking for space. It's Reddick. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sparty. PAT unit on the field. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's got it again. And the Gamecocks will move the sticks with the 1st down.
And I know it's not sexy, but those little runs just keep you on your heels, keep the sticks moving, making you understand, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be patient. A lot of offenses aren't patient. They get too big play happy, wanting to force the ball down the field. This offense is staying nice and patient right now.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He caught it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the punishment has been extended. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the...
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
South Carolina, 52. Michigan State with 7.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the RPO, complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw. It's Ingram. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this DB.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. Now the pitch. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Hold it. Open.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the ball slipped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's so disappointing for the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They want to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the 1st down, but David, he just couldn't hold on to it. The defense now creates the takeaway.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense, taking the football away. How many possessions can you steal? He had the 1st down, but you got there, and more importantly, we work on this all week long, counting fair.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's looking downfield to throw. Setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. Right down the gut of the field. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're trying to get to it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
2nd down after that incompletion. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll throw it. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost done.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Touch pass on the run. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding, offense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. After this, it'll be a wrap. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Looking to move it through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.